Hello there, Senators, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have some wild leaks about Ahsoka Season 2 that have huge implication for Ahsoka's destiny, the Mortis gods, and so much more.
This is where the fun begins.
This time the rumors are coming from the well-known Christian Harloff show.
So, this is for Ahsoka Season 2. I think a lot of people kind of thought this, but Hayden Christensen has a pretty big role in Season 2. Ariana Greenblatt going to return as young Ahsoka, but I think the big news is that Ewan McGregor is going to be in it too. That's the big news.
Hey, yo.
That's right. Not only will we get Hayden Christensen return as Anakin Skywalker, we are getting Ariana Greenblatt returning as a young Ahsoka, and
hello there.
General Kenobi.
Ewan McGregor's return as Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is also being reported by Bespin Bulletin, a well-known Star Wars insider, so this is already starting to look like it's coming together.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
In his article, Bespin says, "The reason I'm covering these tidbits from Christian Harloff is because I was told the same thing from a single person a couple weeks ago. As readers know, I will not run anything without having a second source on a story, which has cost me many times in the effort to be first and to breaking the exclusives, but I'd rather make sure a story is accurate than racing to get a story out in an attempt to be the first, only to then be proven wrong." Although, it is worth pointing out that he goes on to say, "I must stress that I am not saying this is happening or that I'm confident in the rumor itself, just that it is something I've heard fairly recently. But again, I did not run the story. There's not been enough backing for my liking. Readers should take this purely as a rumor and nothing else for now." Nonetheless, I think it's safe to say it's highly probable we will see Ewan McGregor playing Obi-Wan Kenobi in Ahsoka Season 2. The rumor is Hayden, Ariana, and Ewan will be teaming up to give us Clone Wars flashbacks playing their respective characters. This is stirring up a lot of fan excitement and anticipation for the only live-action Star Wars TV project slated to hit Disney Plus outside of Andor Season 2, which premieres this upcoming April. However, the possibility of the Jedi Master's return has some fans scratching their heads. Some are expressing concerns that bringing in legacy characters and actors into these projects could be diluting the current stories that are being told. Some might say there are too many familiar faces and characters. You could even argue that introducing a character like Obi-Wan Kenobi is a little too forced. I don't agree with this line of thinking. I think bringing Obi-Wan into a show like Ahsoka makes a lot of sense. Furthermore, based on many fans' reactions to the Kenobi show, I think Ewan could feel the pressure of redeeming the character of Obi-Wan. While I found the Kenobi show to be mostly enjoyable, I would be lying if I said it didn't leave me wanting more.
I'm not the Jedi I should be. I want more.
And honestly, I'm okay with not getting a second season of Kenobi. It's more exciting to me to think of Ewan returning in Ahsoka rather than his own show. But let's move on to more important items. It's speculation time. What does all this mean for Ahsoka and her story? Well, it seems pretty likely at this point that we're going to be seeing some Clone Wars flashbacks, similar to how we saw in Season 1. But let's dive deeper. Remember, in the final episode of the Mortis arc, when we leave Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan, they don't remember anything that took place on Mortis. In Season 2, we could see Ahsoka begin to remember the events that took place on Mortis while on Peridea with Sabine. Now, I have to give a guy who loves Star Wars some credit for this next theory. He pointed out that Grogu begins to remember some key moments of his past, namely Order 66, in the Book of Boba Fett Episode 6. Luke uses the Force to help Grogu remember his past. Who's to say Anakin, as a Force ghost, can't do the same for Ahsoka? We've seen crazier things. Perhaps we could see previously unseen moments of the Mortis arc where a young Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan discuss the significance of the mysterious Force realm. Anakin's past temptation by the Sun and position as the Chosen One could be re-examined, but this time with new context that hints at Baylan Skoll's quest in Peridea. What could be even cooler is Obi-Wan and Anakin appearing as Force ghosts to Ahsoka. We see Anakin at the end of the Ahsoka series appear as a Force ghost, as well as his mysterious manifestation within the world between worlds. We could see Force ghost Anakin and Obi-Wan show up to explain the significance of Peridea and the Mortis gods. It could expound upon the mythological themes Dave Filoni has been cooking up for years. Imagine Anakin, now redeemed, reflecting on what Mortis meant to him, his failure to take the Father's place, and what that choice means in the bigger picture of the universe. Obi-Wan could warn Ahsoka about the dangers of the power that lies within Peridea, perhaps hinting at whatever is calling out to Baylan Skoll. Maybe this all takes place in the world between worlds, when Ahsoka discovers a portal or gateway on Peridea. The possibilities are endless. Do you think we will see a Clone Wars flashback with Hayden and Ewan reprising their roles as Anakin and Obi-Wan? Do you think we could see them appear as Force ghosts? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more Ahsoka news and speculation, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to learn more about Anakin and his role as the Chosen One, click this video.